Gary Lamm, main event Mania, 49ers, Detroit, post-game live. Who predicted the comeback? Me! That's who! Who should you trust? Me! That's who! 49ers up 24-34. They're up. 1:05 to go. Lions are driving at the 1 or 2 yard line. The game ain't over yet. But you know what? It's my show. It's my show, and I'm bringing it to you now. If the Lions score a touchdown here, you got to question not going for a field goal on 4th down. The last time, they stopped his ass. 4th and goal, 24-34, 49ers lead. They could not stop the run for shit. They could not get off the field for a damn thing. Where's my remote control? Got to turn these guys down at the right time. The 49ers are about to complete a massive comeback. But look it's going to take a goal line stand. I'm hearing Olsen, or whoever the hell said that. They've done it all year with the 4th downs. No, they've done it all year by kicking ass on the line of scrimmage. Their punter's fantastic. I'm second guessing you. I have it in my notes. That was a dumbass move. You should have kicked the field goal. You would have tied the damn game, you damn fools. 4th and goal. Goff back to pass. Under duress. Touchdown, son of a bitch. Jamison Williams has been a menace. Son of a bitch. All right, we're an onside kick away from losing this damn comeback. 34-30, 56 seconds left on the clock. Look the game's not over, but I want to be with you, whether we win or lose. I want to be with you. I want to be there for you, whether we're winning or losing in the Super Bowl or we're crying in our beer. It's going to be 31-34 unless this guy misses it. All right. Hey, it's a 3-point lead. An under 50-yard kick earlier in the 4th quarter. The Lions didn't choose to go for it. I don't know what the hell 3rd or 4th. I can't even think right now. This is unbelievable. But guess who predicted it? Me. 49ers down 24-7. Olsen's trying to back up Campbell. But you know what? You knew eventually you're going to get bit for being a damn fool. That Williams is fat. I knew he was going to whip her ass. We're looking at CMC. He fell on his damn head. His neck is messed up. All right, here we go. Hands team. The game's in the balance. Got Juwan Jennings on the down. Chris Conley on the top. All right, Juwan Jennings, Conley. Blocker. All right, blocker. Let's go. Everything else is clock blocking. Let's go. Just catch this damn onside kick. We're going to the Super Bowl. Let's go.
We're going to just discuss things. Well, if you just turned it on, shame on you. It's been...
What's there to talk about?
Lions on their opening drive scored in 4 plays. Jamison Williams on
they whipped our ass for 4 plays. The 49ers defer like they always do. Same shit in the preseason. Couldn't stop the run. 5 to 7 yarders. Run plays. Oh, what a play. Who got burnt over there? Is it Ambry again? No, who's that? 9. But what an opening drive for the Lions. 2 big runs, screen to Laporta, and that damn Jamison Williams. I knew he was going to beat our ass. He beat in the run game. He almost caught that touchdown on the flea flicker. That guy was whipping us. You just got a touchdown now. Let's go. Down to special teams. This is it. Come on. I don't trust this Campbell. There might be some shenanigans here. Here it is. 56 seconds to go. 49ers up 34-31. Onside kick for the season. Oh, it's a good one. It's fucking loose. Oh, it's Kittle. Fuck yeah, baby. Not a game, baby. Woo! Hell yeah. Damn!
Takes a collective sigh.
That ball was bouncing. Who did touch? Who did? Oh! Off a Lion! The ball never went 10. Good. But Kittle got it. It doesn't matter. All we gotta do is not fumble, and we're fucking going to the Super Bowl. And we're gonna take out Patrick Mahomes, me and my homies. That's another story for another time. I'm just gonna celebrate the moment.
Well, they threw a late flag. That's what the officials are discussing.
What's the flag on?
The illegal touch by Detroit.
You know, what are you talking about? It's illegal touch, and don't worry about it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You're discussing something that doesn't fucking matter. Just wasting time getting free TV time for no reason.
Take a look here. So obviously the rule is it has to go 10
It's an illegal touch.
Before it's touched by the kicking team.
Decline the penalty. Tittle's got it. The game's over.
Touched it about 8.5, 9.
Ayuk and Kittle, two big-time game players. Hey, so they went. What's up, George? Hey, what's up, George?
Illegal touching. Kicking team. Number
Yeah.
13. Following place at the touch spot will be first down for San Francisco. He's put 56 seconds on the game clock. 56.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
The entire time he's been here, the 7 years.
You know, they try to make something out of this game. It's over. Let's go. Turn out the light. The party's over. Stick a fork in these jabronis. They're done. Let's go.
Pretty impressive performance to come back.
56 seconds on the clock away from the Super Bowl. We're going to Las Vegas, baby.
And so the 49ers will make their second Super Bowl.
Down 24-7. And you can catch me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I predicted the comeback. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Here we go. Who is that? Oh, who is that?
Down to 49 seconds. Called their first timeout.
And this is why you got Elijah Mitchell. Always hurt, never fumbles. I wanted to see J.P. Mason. Fun fact about Elijah Mitchell, number 25, in the game right now, because my man Christian McCaffrey fell right in his freaking head to make a hell of a play to put us in position. If we don't go score that last touchdown, we're in trouble here. We can't stop the Lions for a damn thing. They are on a jailbreak in the jungle right there, the Lions. 31 points. We won because they messed up. No doubt about that, but we didn't mess up because we have experience. When we should have we broke our opponents the whole third quarter. Let's go. Elijah. I don't like this at all.
Down to 47 where they'll stop it for the final time.
25-second play clock.
Who he and Kyle Shanahan came here 7 years ago, and this team has done nothing but win since. And
let's go.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
47 seconds away from the Super Bowl.
Came back and forth, and Patrick Mahomes pulled out in the end. 49ers were up 10.
I don't want to hear that name. Patrick Mahomes always kicking our ass.
Down 17, find themselves on the way to the big game.
Yeah, it feels like all year in the NFC.
Drake Greenlaw, another great game. He had a stinger, put on a big hit, came back like usual.
Halfway through the season, I think everyone had given up on Kansas City. And ho-hum Patrick
Never give up on Kansas. Elijah Mitchell will not fumble, but he will not get a first down either.
And you see
there it is. That's it.
Snap it, but it's not going to matter. They'll just take a snap. 1 second, 2 will run off.
They got to snap it.
And the game's going to end.
No, they don't have to. Okay, they do got to snap it. Bosa, what a game for Bosa. I told him to come through. You know what? That defensive line came through in the end. But I'll tell you what, they got their asses run on. Christian McCaffrey, I said 20 carries, he got 20 carries. 20 carries, he needed to get 20 carries. 20 carries, 90 yards. 2 touchdowns, rushing. Deebo Samuels, 8 catches, 89 yards with a busted shoulder. We got to delay a game. Beautiful job.
It'll be over. 17-point comeback.
Brandon Ayuk, 3 catches, 68 yards. That beautiful touchdown, 51 yards. And you know what? Anyone who says we got lucky, The Niners are getting beat by Hail Marys. That stupid play to Jacoby Joe. What the hell his name is? The guy against the Ravens. These stupid duck passes. This is the shit that always happens to the Niners. So you know what? It's my time, and it's it! We're going to the fucking Super Bowl! Yeah, tell him, Brock! Tell him, Brock! Yeah! Yeah, game manager, bitch! Game manager! Woo! Bang, bang, not a game, baby! This is it. In Kyle Shanahan's whole 49er career, he's never made a comeback. He came back last week, and this week they came back, and who predicted it? Me! That's who! I called it. I put it on YouTube. I put it on Instagram. And guess what? Who do you trust? Gary Lamm. That's who, baby. Look at Brock Purdy. Let me go over his stats. That game manager shit is bullshit. He had a shit for, excuse my language. I'm so excited. Thank you for joining Gary Lamm and NFL Mania. The Triv, the TRIVV. He was crap the first half. Tip pass with an interception. I think his passer rating was like under 40, something like that. He ended up with 89 passer rating, 20 of 31, 267 yards. But that's not the story. He got some lucky passes. That pass to Ayuk went off a defender's face mask. You know what? If you're a long-time 49er fan, you know you have these duck passes going in the air that go against us all the time. No problem. But this is the thing for Brock. 4 rushes, 51 yards. And a lot of scrambles. A lot of scrambles. I'm going to listen to Ayuk. A lot of scrambles that got us some yards.
We just want to play our ball, play the ball that we do.
I love Brandon Ayuk.
In the first half, we didn't do that at all.
No, you didn't.
Defense came out here in the second half, stood tall.
Finally.
And they just played great. They just did a great job.
Yeah, they did a great job, finally. They get paid enough.
After it hit the face in the helmet of the quarterback for the Lions. Tell us all about that.
Ayuk and Jennings had huge catches.
Landed on my shoe. Hey, y'all know what that means?
Yeah.
That's all I can say, because I don't know. I don't know. Just great luck. God was with us today.
I thought that was a touchdown.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
God was with you. Number 1. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Number 1.
On there to see the Kansas City Chiefs. Congratulations. Great job. Kevin,
the first half, all Lions. The 49ers had no answers, but they did not quit.
That was the biggest play of the game. 51
And in the third quarter, they came back, and the Lions crumbled a little bit. They dropped some passes. I gotta give Detroit credit. In the fourth, you know, they shook off the 49ers. Big play in the game. You want to give Campbell a bunch of credit? He absolutely got that team ready. They came out of the box more hungry than the 49ers. They had more enthusiasm. They were a thing of beauty. And the Niners were playing like booty. They were not ready. They ran up and down. The Lions ran up and down the 49ers' back. 82 yards the whole game? They need to stick with that run game, baby. I'm going to tell you what the story was going to be. Well, let me stay with Campbell. They had at least 130 in the first half running the football. Goff was playing just fine. Goff played like Goff. No picks. You know, he's under duress. It's funny. I just want to compare Goff because everyone turned their back on Goff on Brock Purdy and say Goff. 89% passer rating for Purdy. 88.8 for Goff. It's not the only stat, but I'm just telling you. Fucking, if there's a game manager, yeah, Goff plays well. I'm not putting the guy down. He's better, you know. You're better having Goff than some other bum, right? There's some bums out there. But Brock Purdy, with his legs, like I always told you from the beginning, to me, he had to prove he could do it in the pocket, and he's still going to do that, but the Niners don't always have a clean pocket, and sometimes you do what you got to do. Brock Purdy, 4 carries, 50 yards? Big-time scrambles. All right? But Dan Campbell, the decision not to kick a field goal to tie the game, make it 27-27? The Niners were rolling. What up, Kev? My man. Bang, bang, Niner gang. I called it. Down 24-7. Put it on YouTube. Put it on Instagram. Gary Lamm, your main man. Who you gonna trust? Me. The 49ers did it. But a big play. Dan Campbell had his team enthused. They came out whooping the 49ers ass 24-7, slapping us in our own damn home. 49ers came back. They stayed calm, cool, and courageous. Tied the game at 27. But you can tell when they held the 49ers to a field goal to tie, to take the lead 24-27. I can't even remember the damn game. But there, 2 straight sacks on Brock Purdy. The Lions defense had recovered. And you could feel the momentum going back to the Lions. They drive. They got in field goal range. They could have tied the damn game. And they decided to go for it. They've been killing Niners 3rd and long all game. It was a bad decision. Olsen's trying to cover up for Campbell because he's a cool guy, right? But it was a bad decision. Bad decision. It lost you the game because you didn't turn the damn ball over. No turnovers, you lost. And you kicked ass the whole game, the whole first half. That's the pivotal point in the game. And Brock Purdy did not have a great game, but he did. He showed he wasn't a game manager. He used his legs to make some big plays. And things broke our way because we did not quit. We did not quit. And I believed, and I told you it was so. Yeah, we're gonna give away the trophy right here. But I'm gonna tell you the show I would have had if we would have lost because Gary Lamb's always prepared. I predicted victory, but I was always prepared. I'm gonna give you the brief version because we won. It doesn't really matter. But if we don't win this game today, all right, well, let's go with the trophy. NFC Champion trophy. What's up? Forget the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Joe Montana, my main man, Joe. Super Bowl Joe. Jed York. At least the 49ers aren't in LA.
You have another opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. What do you have to say to the 49er faithful who are in this game?
He's lost 2. Jed York has lost 2 Super Bowls. What do you got to say? I'm listening.
We wouldn't have won this game.
Damn right.
You guys stayed with us the entire time.
You did not. You would not have won without me, Jed.
And you helped us get this victory.
I totally helped you. I predicted the victory when you gave up. When everyone's had their head like this, I got on twice. I doubled down. I made a whole halftime show, and then I made a reel on Instagram and YouTube. You're welcome, Jed York. And you're welcome, Kyle Shanahan. I helped your ass a lot, too. I told you, 20 rushes for McCaffrey, and you did it. Exactly 20.
What did you tell your team that they came out?
Say, listen to Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. That's what he said.
Team that we expect them to look like in the first half. And we just needed the opportunities. We played as
Yeah.
the first half as we could.
Yeah.
But we were still within 17. There's plenty of points there.
Plenty of points.
We had the score in the first drive. We got a field goal, not a touchdown, which hurt. But then our guys got those turnovers.
They were listening to Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania, halftime. That's what Kyle Shanahan said.
Yeah, that dude right there making it right next to you made it happen. That's right. But I have one more question for you, Coach.
What's the question,
You've been here before.
Strahan?
Do you feel like there's unfinished business?
A lot of unfinished business.
There's been unfinished business for a while.
Since 2019.
We was set out for this for a long time. It's been a long year.
5 long years.
And we got it done today. It was hard at the beginning, but the character we have in our team.
Hey, you know what? And I won't back down. I'll stand my ground. Brock Purdy. All year, I told you as a system quarterback, I told you he got legs. He's got legs. Brock Purdy never skips leg day. I told you, nah. I told you. Who told you? Gary Lamm, Main Event Me. I told you first. First damn preseason game, I told you, man. Yeah, amen. All go to God, brother. Amen. It is a team sport. They finally did some shit to defense. Yeah, hold that trophy, Brock. You're right. I had your back. The faithful stayed faithful. Wait, is that all you got? This guy played the game. This guy brought him back from 27-7. How's his neck? He did disrespect Brock like that. McCaffrey, 20 carries, 90 yards. 20 I told Kyle 20 carries. He listened. That's why they're the champions. I told him.
It feels for you to know that you're going to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. You have a chance to put that ring on your finger. Man, it means the world. Faithful!
Yeah, you're welcome. I told you, coach, and I had your back, CMC.
I'm so pumped up to be a part of this.
Me too. You fell on your head, bro.
Guys in this locker room.
I love you. I love you, CMC. I love you, Juwan Jennings. You had one catch. It was a hell of a catch.
And we got one more.
4 catches, 42 yards. You got one fucking more. Seal the deal.
I got time for one more question. I think George Kittle, come on in here.
Yeah, George Kittle.
They love you too. Give it up for George Kittle.
Yeah, George Kittle. Yeah, you close the deal, George. George Kittle, 2 catches, 27 yards. Kyle Juszczyk, 2 catches, 33 yards. Juice, don't forget Juice. And that big run. Yeah. Oh, man, don't let Kittle go to Vegas.
They had us in the first half, not gonna lie.
They had us. They were confused.
Here we are now. Let's go.
Look at you now, man. Look at you now. Bang, bang, not a gang, but going to the Super Bowl.
All right, the 49ers are back. Congratulations to everybody. Well done. Now, Kurt, back to you, my friend. Take it away.
All right, thank you, Michael.
Kurt Menefee. And John Lynch. Hey, look it. The 49ers delivered.
To get into the Super Bowl.
We're seeing confetti.
They're using
But-
the word faithful, but I think the team had faith.
No, I had faith.
They had enough talent that they could come back and win this football game.
No.
They never had any panic.
No, they didn't panic because they used their experience and believed in me. This is what they did. They listened to the Gary Lamm Main Event Mania after Hat Show like you all should do. Gary told them, it's time to fucking man up. It's time. It's not about the stats. It's time to win in the fucking trenches. They gave up 130 yards of run against the Lions. I said, you got to step the fuck up. And my other key point, this is all video, by the way. Aiden Hutchinson could not be a menace. He was a problem. He had 2 big... Let me look at Aiden Hutchinson's stats. He had 2 huge deflections. I think he was a pain in the ass, no doubt about that. What's my buddy Aiden Hutchinson? I love these guys. Come on, Aiden, where you at? Pascal and Malcolm Rodriguez. Okay, just straight up, we still got our asses whipped, our O-line, but man, we made some plays.
I love that Tuesdays at B-Dubs.
We didn't win the battle overall in the trenches on either side of the ball.
I can finally afford college.
All right?
Just kidding. No one can afford college. But this deal...
2 sacks for the
What a steal.
Awkward question.
for the Lions, but I just want to Aiden Hutchinson. He didn't record a stack. He had 2 big pass deflections,
Knows what she wants.
but he wasn't a menace. And that big run to McCaffrey was to the right. So shout out to Colt McKivitz. He was outmanned today. The two big guys I'm looking at, it was McKivitz to not, you know, it's McKivitz, Bosa, and McCaffrey, right? You know, the Lions stopped the run. 93 yards, 90 yards on 20 carries. It was a 20 carries. You had to get in there and fight. Look at McCaffrey got beat up. He did the job. Cole McKivitz. I know Brock Purdy gave him a lot of help because he can move. All right. There was pressure in his face. Brock took some shots. Got his ass kicked. All right. It is what it is. But Cole McKivitz did it. He hung in there, all right? McKivitz, McCaffrey, and Bosa. What is Bosa's stats? Bosa got 2 big sacks. He was a pain in the ass all day. And you're asking me, oh, what's going to happen against Mahomes? I don't know. Where my boy, Nick. Nick Bosa, 3 solo tackles, 3 total tackles, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for losses. 3 QB hits. Boom!
It's the last chance to join Planet Fitness and save $5 a month. Get equipment for every workout.
All right.
And free fitness training, all in the judgment-free zone. Join today for 24.
Let me just get some things straight. Get some things off my chest.
Deal ends Wednesday, January 31st.
You can look at it. Gary Lamm predicts the comeback historic comeback. You're right here. I also predicted Jameson Williams, watch out for that guy. He had a big game. He almost caught that flea flicker for a touchdown. But you know what happens? Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. You almost made it, man, but you didn't. All right? But I want to go over the negative story because we got to keep it fair and balanced, right? If the 49ers didn't win this game, this is how big it was. There's a lot of things you got to question. That O-line and the run game of Detroit was running our asses down. So that means you got to question Javon Hargrave. The whole signing. You got to question all the guys we let go. You got to question our depth on defensive line. But you know what? That's one question we don't got to answer. That's a John Lynch question. All right? What did Javon Hargrave do? I can't even see him in the stats. Javon Hargrave, 2 solo tackles, 1 tackle for loss. No, that's Javon Kinlaw. Damn, when Javon Hargrave, 4 solo tackles, 4 tackles, 1 solo. Okay? That's not enough for what we paid him. That was our first big move in the offseason. And so far, it hasn't panned out. I'm going to tell it like it is. But you know what? It's not a story because we still got one more game. We still got one more chance to get at Patrick Mahomes. Javon Hargrave, I'm calling your ass out, though, now. Gravedigger, I'm calling you out, Gravedigger, for next game. But today, you're an NFC champion. That story's not going to happen. We would have questioned Brock Purdy because his first half was shit. He had about like a 40. I don't even know what it was. I can't remember. I can't even look at the numbers. But it was real. He was looking bad. All right, it was a 40 passer rating. Which, less than that, right? Terrible. 39 something. I can't even remember. I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't even look at my notes. I'm just too wired up. But we're gonna have to question Brock, okay? And when people say, "Oh, he's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen." Well, those guys are juggernauts. Those guys are like specimens, okay? Who doesn't want? These guys got it all. But Josh Allen's kind of a bonehead. All right? And my man Lamar, 2 MVPs, 0 Super Bowl appearances. Brock Purdy, he's about to go to the Super Bowl. NFC or not, doesn't matter. Yeah, we're talking about Brock now. Look at, Brock Purdy made plays in the second half. Down. That showed he got legs, baby. He got lucky on that play to Ayuk. How you like me now, baby? I'm happy. Hey, you know what? When you go for it, you deserve to get lucky. He went for it. He went for it all and got it. Good job. But we would have been questioning Brock Purdy. Even though it's like, who else are you going to get? Are you going to trade Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson? Man, you don't trade guys like that. You don't got a guy like that. You want Brock, who's going to be down 24-7 in the NFC Championship game and be a part of a team that brings your ass back. Most impressive thing about him was his legs today. Absolutely big time conversions with his legs. 4 runs over 50 yards. Big time. Look at, I said, Brock, I know you got that. Save it when you need it. He took some big hits. He took a licking, kept on ticking, and now he saved himself for the right time. At the right time, he pulled out them legs. He never misses leg days. He's got legs. He knows how to use them. All right? He used them at the right time. But that would have been a question we would have had. This is like War. When you play War when you're a little kid, the card game. You could have had all these cards, but we ain't got to worry about none of it because we won the fucking war. Bang, bang, not a gang. But these are the things we would have had to question if we lost this game. This is how big it was. We've had the same problems the whole year. All right? Number 1, we can't stop the damn run. What up, Captain Tony? Who predicted the comeback? It was me. Bang, bang, not again, Captain Tony. Captain Tony. The faithful prevailed as usual. This game was so big. I'm gonna recap for you, Captain Tony, because I'm going down the show. Because I predict, you see me, Instagram, YouTube, I predicted we're gonna come back at halftime. I put it out there twice. Double down, baby. But if we would have lost, we would have to question Javon Hargrave and all the depth of defensive line we let get away. Because he didn't do a damn thing today. He got a couple tackles. Right? But you know what? We don't got to worry about that now because we need someone to get up the middle on Patrick Mahomes and the Super Bowl. We ain't worried about that. We would have questioned Brock Purdy. Hey, he came back in the second half. He showed off them legs. He dusted off them old legs. Brock Purdy, he never misses leg day. And I told you, Brock, you got to win in the pocket in the regular season. In the postseason, you got to do what you got to do to keep your ass. Number one thing about Brock Purdy, did not miss one damn start all year behind this civil and offensive line when it comes to pass blocking. Always shows up to work, but you would have questioned him. He didn't look good. But man, he made some not game manager plays in that second half, and we're going to the Super Bowl. But you would have questioned that. That's how big this game is. But there are questions about this team that we all had since the preseason. Like, we can't stop the run game. We pay millions and millions of dollars for our defensive tackles. Can't stop the damn run. We gave them 130 yards in the first half in the run game. Ain't got to worry about that now because we won. All right, same problems. There's no pass rush outside of Nick Bosa on the opposite side. We got Chase Young. We got Gregory. We drafted that Beal kid. It still ain't there. Thank God Nick Bosa got 2 sacks. Anyone else get a damn sack? Let me check this before I put everyone on the bus. But we would have questioned, and that goes back to Hargrave. And I'm not questioning Hargrave because I'll take the money too. Yeah, Bosa's the only one to get a sack. Bosa had 2, and I called. I said, Wilkes, we got to let Bosa eat, man. Bosa ate. But there's no serious pass rush outside of Nick Bosa, even though we made moves, And it was an issue because we chased Gregory and we chased Chase Young. So I'm not making this up. John Lynch knew I was right. We needed a run-stopping defensive tackle. But we ain't got that. We would have questioned it. So that's another thing. No pass rush, no line. Our offensive line gets out-physicaled. The very first run to McCaffrey, he gets powed. He got popped his first run. McCaffrey's a legit, just all-time player in the NFL. 20 rushes, like I told you. You need that 20. 20 rushes, 90 carries against his damn defensive line. Good job. But we were out physical. We were getting whooped. They sucked it up. The O-line, I give you guys credit. You were not quitters. Look at McCaffrey powering in there for 2 touchdowns. He could have had 3 if it didn't fall on his head. But we would have questioned that. We were dying for the draft. Why didn't we get a right tackle when we got a kicker who missed a fucking field goal again? But he looked good after that, to be honest. We had a right. We didn't get a right tackle. That's another question. Offensive line. And we've been questioning our third corner. We would have had to question our third corner. Ambry Thomas getting beat. Luter and Womack can't see the field. Isaiah Oliver, where the hell's he been? That was our big. We would have questioned the Isaiah Oliver signing, and I still do. But you know what? We don't gotta think about that because we won. And our safety play, Jair Brown. We draft him early. Should we get this Ryan kid or whoever, Logan Ryan or Gibson? But you know what? We won! So I'm not worried about none of that. But we would have had a lot of questions to answer if we didn't win. But guess what? We won, baby! Woo! Hats off to the 49ers for listening to me. I told them, you know what? These stats don't mean shit. The problem is they came out more enthusiastic and they whipped our ass. They whooped our ass in the first half. But you know what? A setback is just a setup for a comeback. And I always bring up these fighting analogies. I hate a trainer who says, "Oh, fight harder, fight harder." I want a strategy, but it wasn't strategy. It was straight animal power, baby. You gotta whoop your man on the offensive line. Whoop your man. Whoop that trick. Tame that lion, baby. And that's what happened in the second half. And that's why we're going to the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy, game manager, that's a fucking myth. Can they beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl? Great defense. I hate Sean Jones. I hate all those motherfuckers. Patrick Mahomes is a killer. But you know what? I'm faithful, baby, and I will see you in the Super Bowl. Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. Bang, bang, not a gang. God bless you. Keep it real. Keep it clean.